How are you loving yourself today? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good day. So a little update on the tower garden. If you were here on Wednesday, you saw me take this apart at the top and add some things in. I had two basil down here, and one of them I just pulled out. It did not make it, but this one looks like it's going to. These guys look like they're going to. Hey, Jeffrey, for a long time no see. I'm just, how are you loving yourself today? Now, the living lettuce is still kind of rough. The jury is out on whether or not it's going to survive. And I'm hoping that it will, because I have a couple more spots that I can plug in living lettuce. Should it work. These guys, of course, are just doing fabulous. Overall, everything has survived the shift and change. Oh, we have some lovely, I don't know if you've ever had these. These are arugula, or rocket. It's also called rocket. The flowers are super yummy. They're like spicy, yummy. I like to eat them. Let's see, this basil's been here for a while, and it is doing all right. Kind of in the way. This Swiss chard's a bit in the way, so probably going to have some of that for dinner tonight. Definitely. Yeah, the Swiss chard up here is looking really, really good. And harvested one of the cucumbers. We've still got two watermelon. They're so teeny, though. I don't know how big they're going to actually ever make it. But this guy's actually been doing pretty well. I thought it was a cantaloupe, but I think it's some other kind of melon. And again, small, but looks like something might end up happening. I think I'm going to end up having to just harvest the Brussels sprouts while they're small, because they just haven't been growing much longer. These guys have been in here since like January. Hey, Tom. Good to see you. Yeah, so I think there'll be some of this in a stir fry tonight. Pretty much this particular type of kale. It's pretty fibrous, so I tend to just juice it rather than using it in food. More arugula flowers. Yum. And yeah, the parsley is kind of getting taken over here too, though I've let some go to seed. Oh, so that's flowering up, and we'll these guys. Oh, it looks like I've already lost some seeds. That's pretty awesome. Celery seed. We all love celery seed in certain things. Oh my gosh, that tastes delicious. Yum. So, the update on the maintenance of the tower garden. And interestingly enough, this, oh wow, this one is not doing so well. This is watercress. And it's really interesting how it constantly grows little roots. So if you put this in water, it would be going nuts. But somehow, this guy is not doing well, so I'm going to just take him out of there. Somehow it just decided it wasn't doing so well. So I have a little spot I stick things there. This, I still don't know what it is. They said it was savory, but it doesn't look anything like the savory that I see when I search for savory. It's got a tangy flavor to it. And makes really good for wraps. And this guy, again, the milt, it's got the wilt, but got a lot of little yellow squash coming on. So that's pretty cool. And again, wilt here with the tomato, but it has come back and it's put out five new little tomatoes. So my mom will be happy about that. Pretty much avoiding nightshade myself. So that's the update of the tower garden. And so I think that's all I'm going to do for today. Yesterday was a pretty heavy day. I've been so grateful that the TV hasn't been on today. I haven't had to have that conversation being rehashed in my ear. I know that I could just walk out of the room, but it's been a pretty big deal. Yeah, yesterday I was feeling in my body what it felt like after 9/11, just having to create and having to clean and having to clear, and So I've been doing a lot of that, and also prepping for a talk that I'm going to be doing up in Orange County on Thursday, talking with a group at a breast wellness clinic about releasing relationships for wellness, and excited about being able to come up and share time with Janice Salmon. She's pretty extraordinary individual, much the information she's trying to get out about the Sure Touch way of breast exams, that and thermography, rather than doing mammograms, which don't, give you lots of radiation and can't even reach everywhere in your breast tissue to check for lumps. My last Sure Touch exam was clear, and happy to report that. So whatever you've got going on, I hope, thank you for the thumbs up on that. I hope that whatever you've got going on, that you're finding some time to love yourself, that you're doing something this weekend that really nourishes your soul and your heart, and you're doing it with people that you care about. And so I'm just going to say, have an amazing weekend. Talk with you tomorrow. Today's 272 of 365 days, asking the question, how do I love myself today? And encouraging others to ask the same question. Find ways each day to love yourself. Working on bringing more love into the world, because that's what's going to heal us, is people loving themselves enough to forgive themselves and to tell the truth to themselves, if to no one else, hopefully the truth to everyone. Maybe not as raw and vulnerably as I do, but with those that matter. And have an amazing day. Go love yourself.